You should press the R button.
No.
Alright, that's Pain. That's Phoenix. I don't know who that is. That's Franny. That's Manfred. Franny again. I think that's Edgeworth.
It's actually me.
It's actually your mom.
My mother. I love my mother.
Yes, I love your mother too. She's a nice lady.
Okay, sounds working.
Okay, sound is working. We shall continue.
No announcement. Use reminders.
B5 bum.
I literally forgot Edgelord's first name for a second just then.
What are you talking about? His first name is Edgelord.
Oh yeah, that's his only name actually.
Okay, Miles Edgelord, Ace Attorney. That's the game we're playing.
It is.
Hey, Detective, would you like a crawler? Huh? What's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it really that hard? You bet it is, sir! A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge? It's like a detective with a license to kill. This little thing holds that ominous of a meaning. Have you ever seen this thing before? Hey, thanks a lot. I was getting kind of hungry. What are you doing, Detective? I thought it was some kind of candy that would fill me up, sir. Lately, I've been feeling so hungry all the time. Maybe his salary has been cut just a little too much. Look, I'm just your everyday simple detective. Don't ask me such tough questions, okay? That's not something to be proud of, Detective. Okay. 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 There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background. We don't know anything, really. Is she even dead? We don't know. We haven't checked. That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I'll bet it was just one of those things, you know. She probably never expected to get so popular. Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hadn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. What with being haunted and all. I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you could say the exact same thing about him. Your face is more drawn out than the last time I saw you over a year ago. Really? I thought so. No, wait. No, wait, it's not so much drawn out as weary and tired. Or maybe just plain old thin. I thought that too, sir. My salary's been kinda on the low end. So yeah, my food options have been kinda non-existent. Off-brand chicken soup, off-brand spaghetti, off-brand bread, that sort of stuff. I thought you were really into instant noodles last year. I got really sick of the stuff after a while, sir. He's supposed to be Miss Elise Stoneham's apprentice or something. I see. Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. But he made me pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. Savage. I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Nope, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing.
Interesting.
I see. I just can't shake this nagging feeling. Well, everyone knows that you are quite popular with the ladies, sir. Isn't that right, Starburst?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell us what Edgeworth scores on your simpometer.
7.
Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger. Detective, please. I'm an ace attorney. As in asexual. I didn't hear it from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagine you to be, sir.
Sir?
Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? Yes, you do, Edgeworth. Yes, you do.
I love. It's so funny.
Detective,
I know, Mel.
what
Like
happened?
movie.
Detective, what about Dusty Bridge? Detective, who is this prosecutor Godot?
Godot.
So who is this prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
Rookie.
What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? It is right, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Right. Maybe they're ex-boyfriends or something. Uh-oh. Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something? None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. Alright, Detective, what happened? Detective, what about Dusty Bridge?
Bridge. We're going backwards today.
So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or what's that lead? Is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's my affair. Oh no. Her again? Who did she kill this time? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning?
Lightning?
You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? No, I'm saying God hated this bridge in particular. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that, which is why I believe it was divine intervention. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Weather data added to the court record.
Weather data. A regional weather report for the day of the crime. I know you're supposed to read that.
I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Well, you're going to need to be familiar with the evidence if you're going to be, playing.
That's true.
Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry. I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Gummy. Detective, what happened? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say, you fucking idiot. Oh, you've got no idea how much I miss that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here, on this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. Decisive witness myself. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross? Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir.
I am too.
Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. Dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better.
Oh my god. I mean, they're right.
Are they right? There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack? It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kind of reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name, if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut bone. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusky Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah! You're right! It's Dusty Bridge after all! I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. Hey, it's public phone! You don't see a lot of those anymore. That's true. Since we got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure. Why not? Aw, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir! What's so special about public phones? Why is he so fascinated? Oh, Gumshoe, you're back already. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. But I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a second. Hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
Objection.
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? Can you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecute Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecute Edgeworth. Prosecute Edgeworth defense attorney just sounds plain weird, pal. So, this joke just doesn't translate well. The Japanese title for a prosecutor is called Kenji, and that also happens to be a fairly common male given name in Japan. So everyone's running around in Japanese, everyone's running around calling prosecutor Edgeworth Mitsurugi Kenji. Since Eastern naming order is backwards, it just sounds like his name is Kenji Mitsurugi instead of Reiji Mitsurugi.
Oh.
So Gumshoe actually does think that Edgeworth's first name is prosecutor because of a translation error. Right, Prosecute Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy, I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. My sources have made it the fuck up. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. Unless she's guilty, then I'll hang her out to dry. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is.
Let's just admire Larry for a sec. Why would you want to admire Larry?
I have a feeling that she's hiding something. Could be. After all, she's shy and gets embarrassed pretty easily.
That's no reason.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. Why not? Look, I know all about this kind of thing. Come on, Edgy, you were a guy once. Lots of girls are like Iris. You know I'm right. Apparently Larry thinks Edgeworth is trans. Well, you most certainly seem to have convinced yourself. Man, I love shy girls like her. It's just so cute, you know what I mean? Still doesn't listen to others, I see. Guess some people just never change. Do you want to take Larry for a minute?
Why?
I just want to see what sort of voice would come out if you tried to embody Larry.
Okay. This would be so bad. Anyway. Iris.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent...
Come on, the girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
I was right after all. I should never have come back.
No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that...
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower.
Pun intended?
Yes. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. That's just the mood around Larry.
Oh! Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I wish that was the case. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
Oh. Here it comes.
What? Don't tell me! You think I may have done it?
What?
Get lost! Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your...
Oh, it froze.
plane crashes and you die!
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing?
And who were you doing?
You saw this coming.
You never see it coming.
As I suspected. Psycho locks.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
So my Larry is a surfer bro fuckboy. Your Larry is a goblin.
I don't know, my voice can't do that surfer bro stuff.
Whoa, that is totally bogus, bro. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you could do it if you tried.
It also hurts my voice to try and go that deep.
Yeah, it only hurts a little until you get used to it. Night of the Cry. Alright. How about you try Edgeworth now?
Oh god. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire!
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
There's still 3 Psyche locks remaining.
Psycho locks.
Psycho locks, sorry. I forgot he calls them Psycho locks. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? I'm just up onto my right voice.
Your what voice?
My right voice. I'm starting to default to that. Because I'm so used to being right questioning.
No, your right voice isn't that smug and posh. Honestly, you do a great Edgeworth.
I don't know, man.
Where you say? What do you mean? Who are you?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean, there? Bitty, that's all, folks.
Is it possible you have seen lightning strike Dusty Bridge from your room? I assume it's the map. Like, that makes logical sense to me. This is the map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Bridge. Temple?
Temple. There is no Hatakura Bridge yet. What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
I imagine, though, I don't know why I keep imagining whenever Edgelord's just like, you're wrong. He's doing that sprite where he's like waving his like finger. He's like, no, you're wrong. You know what I mean?
Every time he does that, I make these tongue clicking noises like.
Well, how about?
Or are they not coming through on Discord?
They're not coming through Discord. I haven't heard it.
Okay, so you've never heard me go.
Oh, I hear it now.
Okay, I got up real close to the mic to do that.
Oh, okay.
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
Talking about what?
Oh. I can't anymore. It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step.
I've got this cattle prod here.
You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you?
You don't know I wasn't in my room.
So, where was Larry, and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed the lightning striking Dusky Bridge was here. At Dusky Bridge? I don't know. Like, literally, you would only have seen it if you were near it. Oh, I guess not, right? But this is where you were. Well, what do you think, Larry?
Oh, not much, I guess.
I'm sorry, but what kind of answer is that?
Well, you were just making small talk, right? Like, how you doing, or something.
Larry. Look at the expression on my face. Do I look like I was just making small talk?
I'm just imagining Edgeworth doing that one Squidward face that where he's like, "Does this look unsure to you?"
Yes.
Be honest? Oh, I guess not.
It appears I didn't think it through carefully enough. No, I didn't. I was just like, I'm guessing here. But where was Larry and why was he there?
I think we need to investigate more for this one, actually.
Yeah. If I got a situation to point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Is it? Very well then, let's test my theory. Looks like I still don't have enough information. We'll need to investigate further and gather some more evidence.
Pardon me, just plugging in the controller. February 8th, Fazakura Temple, Main Hall.
Sigh. This I won't go through. Sigh.
Hey, hello there! How you feeling?
Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My, a handsome boy, such as yourself is always welcome.
Sigh.
If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Climb you like a tree right here and now. Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay, so I guess now we know what she's wearing under all those robes. I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a pick, big boy.
Granny, go get it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh.
My stomach is already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know.
I know nothing,
like
Sonny. I only
would
know
you
how
like a
to
crow?
get that D.
Would you like a crawler? About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, We strive to break our attachments too much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
Get it? It's a reference to a Madonna song. And continuing the reference, I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
That's one of the Fae Clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you got there, Sonny.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me.
Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult.
Excuse me?
Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real. But to have such a nice replica. Clearly you are a big fan of the Quran tradition.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. I should have known better than to show this thing around.
Well, look what you found. That's the massive Quran channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fae.
Faye?
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance.
Misty Mystic.
Misty Mystic. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
The Pokemon Master title? Who is this daughter?
Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae Clan.
Okay, so I guess she's like a distant aunt of Maya's.
Me, myself, and I. But even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible? There we go. To possession by evil spirits, you know.
Acolytes are highly sus, you know.
Highly sus. That's why we always wear these for protection.
Oh, I see.
What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. I
can't.
That
I
boy.
was just...
It's my fetish. Oh, more hoeing.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Gumshoe! It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, detective?
It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got to keep it on for a while, hey dear. Wink, wink.
Is this some sort of divine retribution, or the old lady's fetish? Hey, did you ever listen to Madonna? Ooh, Madonna. I love Madonna. About this picture.
Well, look at that. I look pretty S to the Xy, don't you think? Come on, boy. Don't you want to fuck me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines. But this time we had our reasons. Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face?
Such a lovely face. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face.
Oh! How could such a terrible thing have happened. It's all my fault.
Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself.
Quiet. What do you know anyway, you foolish big thug?
Ow! You're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow, that stupid face of yours.
Damn, savage.
It's too... It's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared.
So that's twice in two sessions. So that's twice in two sessions that Fey women have told men to kill themselves.
Damn! Gummy, I'm sorry! I didn't think it would go this far!
Why does she have to take it all out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. Hey, have you ever heard of the weather? I don't know what weather is. Weather's not real.
It's all my fault, me and my stupid back.
My stupid, sexy back.
Mystic Elise has been murdered. An important acolyte is trapped. And a little girl has been lost.
You know, you
I
really
forgot.
should be...
I forgot that Pearls was missing too. Should slow down.
You know, you really shouldn't be so negative. It creates bad karma.
Quite right. I need to do some more training myself, I think.
She knows nothing about Godo.
I envy her that.
We all wish we did fucking Godo.
You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the Inner Temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after, ringing the 10 p.m. bell for lights out.
Not the 10 a.m. bell for lights out? So you're saying Iris came to the Inner Temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl.
She never poisoned anyone. Not a day in her life.
After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
But that doesn't fit with Iris's story at all. She said that she never went to the Inner Temple.
So someone's
As they say, the plot thickens. Or maybe there's an Iris clone running around.
Oh!
Why are we doing this again?
How could you show such a terrible thing? It's all my fault. Oh my gosh,
you-
your face is ugly.
I'm sure you should go kill yourself.
Very. This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not?
He should kill himself.
I think he might have a bit of a crush on me. Sweet boy, anyway. I personally like my men a bit older and a lot less douche-like.
And also a lot less my son. Wait. Okay, yeah, she is old enough to be his mother. And he did say last session that she is his mother, and then refused to elaborate when asked.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men. And young women. And old women.
Sure.
I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun after all, wink wink.
They don't
But
call
in
me
return,
head. They don't call me head non for nothing, edgy boy.
I did allow him to draw a portrait of me.
I pray it was a pose that maintained your modesty for everyone's sake. Hey, Gumshoe, have you considered killing yourself? You should.
This man. His face betrays the life of suffering and great weariness of the world.
Damn.
Does it?
Sure. It's called being a millennial, Sister Bikini.
But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river.
She thought he was trying to die.
Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh?
Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's aliveness to her for me. Hey, don't look at me like that! Do your own dirty work! Sir?
The night of the crime. The night of the crime. The night of the crime.
First, I'd like to ask you about last night. The night of the crime. 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 Why are you chanting like that? Oh, sorry, I don't know why. Perhaps you should be wearing that demon warding hood after all.
Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training.
You haven't said it wrong. You haven't said it wrong yet tonight.
After dinner, did I say it wrong last night? I mean, not last night. Did I say it wrong on Saturday?
You have said it wrong in the past. I remember you stumbling over it the first time it came up in the first game.
Oh, just shows you how much I've grown since then, right?
Your training is almost complete.
No, I don't know. If, I don't know if we're that far, but
you're right. You're right. You do still suck at reading.
I'm not that bad. Not that bad. Anyway, after dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
Just the two of us. She must be talking about Maya. Just the two of us. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The dojo nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ha 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 ho ho. I'm sure I did not laugh there.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself. For a decidedly different reason. Could you turn up the heat in here, please? Oh, Mary Edgeworth! You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
What you saw? I mean, what's this
What you saw? Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been... Sorry, that's you.
Are you trying to steal my only character?
I could give you more characters, like Gumshoe or Larry.
No. It must have been past 11. And no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie.
Wow. Just we already know what happened. Anyway, I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground.
And she was having the time of her life from the look on her face. She was coming.
She was coming. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. But it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack in the middle of a courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
What comparison? Will that actually happen? Who knows? I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. I'm not seeing any psycho locks.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural.
The girl I know simply isn't capable of doing this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that.
Why return?
As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back from all that aggressive sex.
A bad lower back. I've gotten too many tramp stab tattoos there. It's very sore.
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do such a thing. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
I used Amazon
Wow.
Prime, so the order got here very fast. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details.
The acolyte.
So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treat her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
300,000 million times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? Power level will be out of control.
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Silly me.
Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this.
You know the small girl. I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister.
The one wearing a pretzel in her hair. Maya has a little sister made of pretzels. Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl.
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finished with dinner cleanup. There we go.
After we finish cleaning up the diner that we run at this temple.
But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. Wonder what Edgeworth has to say about the giant Magatama. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room.
This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls.
We filled it with the souls of every person who has ever asked if this is the lesser Magatama, where's the greater one? Oh, this is lesser? What is the greater one like?
Oh no! No, Gumshoe, no! No, Gumshoe! Oh no! Rip Gumshoe, I guess.
The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fame Manor. Dear
That's fine.
Gumshoe,
That's
you are
fine.
going to
They'll just extract his soul and send him on his way. His body will live on.
It was supposed to be shown as a treasure to the Kurine exhibit. Oh, we remember that. But it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors.
Greater Magatamas be thick.
Tick, yo.
There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Toilet paper, maybe? Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah! What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra-important clue! A super special clue! A blues clue! I suppose I should read it for myself, then. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a green mail letter. Note to Iris added to the court record.
Note to Iris, found in the main hall. Maybe she dropped it?
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find blues clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor. A super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. I mean, to be fair, Gumshoe's only been in that room as long as you have, Edgeworth. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. You know what? You should take over Gumshoe for a while.
I can't do a Gumshoe.
Yes, you can. You can do a Gumshoe. Just because it's not the best Gumshoe doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
I don't because I like how you do Gumshoe, but I don't even know how you will replicate that.
Well, too bad. You're Gumshoe now.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I
Don't think. Feel.
don't. I don't feel Gumshoe though.
Okay, just try to copy his expression and then just talk.
Okay, I'm trying to think about how I want to go about doing this. Thinking very hard. Hang on.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I better ask, just to be sure. I don't know, I feel like he'd be kind of like a dumb Patrick. But I can't do a good Patrick, but anyway.
Are you
Are you
really
really
gonna defend
gonna-
that non-Iris at the trial tomorrow, SpongeBob?
Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow, SpongeBob? I can't do it. I'm not low enough.
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, I've gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own, SpongeBob.
You've got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? What's this? It looks like a wizard staff.
That belonged to the victim. Wait, I'm going more Squidward.
Gumshoe can be Squidward, as a treat.
I hate this. I can't voice act for shit. Oh my god.
That's why
That's
why I'm forcing you to, so you can improve.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
That day belonged to the victim, Miss Lee Stoneham. There's nothing strange or magical about it, as far as we know.
How do you do that voice? Like, are you speaking like all through the nasal?
I don't really know how to describe it in those terms. Basically I'm just doing an impression of Ham from Toy Story. His actor John Ratzenberger. Just copying the Boston accent, and that's how it comes out when I do a Boston accent. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes. What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anybody about this. All right. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
Of course.
I'm sure he's cute and cuddly. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it. Anyway, this staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. Perhaps I should hit the detective over the head with it.
I agree.
What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. Victim's staff added to the court record.
Victim staff carried by Elise Donim when she was alive. Mr. Fingerprints on.
Ah, I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? This is my hard-boiled image. With the silent treatment, Mr. Edgeworth. Is the world starting to go mad? Yes. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here. Hey, you're right! But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are in different levels. Oh, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be easier just to build the place slanted, sir? I fail to see how he can consider that to be an even remotely good idea. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How did you know?
Oh, Gummy.
The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Look that up.
Look up what?
That P word.
Paucity?
Paucity. The presence of something only in small or insufficient quantities or amounts. Scarcity. A paucity of information.
Insufficiency.
So basically, Edgeworth is telling Gumshoe to shut the fuck up. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. It sure is. It's called a shichishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the shichishito too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the young'un on the defense. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel real good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shichishito added to the court record.
Phoenix? He is a depressed being. Like, that boy needs help. Chichishito. The apparent murder weapon. Oh, apparent.
That means it's definitely not actually the murder weapon.
Yeah. Has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it.
The victim. Detective, what happened? And tomorrow's trial.
What happened? What happened?
Now then, Detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
I like this little.
When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple.
Yes, I did.
Suck my dick. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back and telling everyone she passed by to suck her dick.
I passed by to suck a dick.
Sister Bikini witnessed a murder in the courtyard and told the murderer to suck her dick.
Murderer, suck my dick.
If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
I will tell everyone about the details of me sucking dick.
Don't pay any attention to her telling you to suck her dick, though. She does that.
Suck my dick.
The Inner Temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Alright. The victim. Tomorrow's trial. Or
Inner temple.
What is this inner? Ow. Thank you for the slap, don't shoot. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
When my brain's stuck on one thought, so it really is.
Okay, next time that happens, just tell me to slap you. I'll do it, for real. According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusty. It's on the other side of Dusty Bridge. The bridge that burned down. Is there anything else on the other side of that shitty bridge besides the inner temple? No, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Say again, you cut out.
The victim!
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Stonian. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the moita weapon. The moita weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistently falling from the height of a two-story building. Two-story building? That would be about the same height as the room in front of us, right? Hey, you're right! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth! That just happens to be the room that Elise Donan was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Elise's autopsy report added to my court record.
This is autopsy report. Time 8 to 11 p.m. Cause loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death.
So what was that time range again?
10 to 11.
Okay, you said 8 to 11.
No, I said 10.
Yeah, you said 8 the first time though.
I'm pretty sure I said 10.
We've got the recording. You can go check.
I shall. Well, not right now.
Yeah, we have to finish the recording before you can check it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna remember what the timestamp was for you saying 8.
I don't know. I don't care. I probably won't forget to do it anyway. I don't care.
Yeah. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
Godo.
I'm pretty sure it's that Godo guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true about him going back to hell. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest and went back to hell where he belongs. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Why, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised at you. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. I have the power to do that. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. I also have the power to do that. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea our court system was so corrupt.
It's true. The Iris. To Iris of Hazakura Temple. Salutations. Is this supposed to be salutation? Anyway, salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. This feels awfully familiar to another case. I wonder which one it was. Another one with Dusky Bridge, maybe. Maybe.
I don't remember Dusky Bridge coming up in the stolen turnabout. I don't see Larry anywhere. That's good. Maybe we
Good.
scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Hey, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides.
Mikey?
Starburst? Can you hear me?
Oh. Mikey?
Can you hear me?
Oh. Well, that's Mikey said. Stream pause. Mikey? Oh, seeing that weird thing again, too. Joy to the world. Everything's breaking. Oh, Mikey, I think I can hear you again. Can you hear me?
I've been hearing you all along.
Oh, I can hear you now. Will you rejoin? Okay. No, it's still not. That's fine. I can zoom in.
Or can you?
I mean, it's blurry, but I'm also not reading anything right now, so it doesn't matter.
Or are you?
Do you hear this now? Oh, look, it's Iris, the bitch.
You said you wanted to try voicing her last time, didn't you?
I mean, I can if you want me to. You seemed very disappointed when I said that, though.
I wouldn't mind if you gave it a try.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that
Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Especially if you're guilty. That would save me a lot of time.
Yes. So thank you. Inner Temple.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She offered to give me head. And then she testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last night, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says that she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks.
We break them?
No choice but to try. There's only two. I was frightened. Since I've been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I told you that. I already told you that.
Yes. You said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Larry's face.
Oh, Larry.
Perhaps it's this green mail letter addressed to you.
Is it green mail? I think it's beige mail.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's
Well, Iris?
why are you glaring at me like that?
Does this look unsure to you? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct?
Oh.
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank? What is this prank you speak of?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. Larry Butts.
It's always Larry.
Pearl Fay.
I mean, absolutely.
Maya Fay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Prosecutor Godo.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yourself. Your own clone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my dick.
Elise Donim. Your mother.
My mother.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Because he's a dick.
And a gumshoe.
And those two together, oh boy.
So, do you remember the conversation that Edgeworth and Iris had when Edgeworth agreed to defend her?
No. I'll be honest.
So you don't remember that Iris, that Edgeworth is sure that Phoenix is sure he's met Iris somewhere before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So who did Iris not want her secret told to?
Penis?
That's right, Penis Rigid. That's his porn name. Penis Rigid.
Listen.
Penis Rigid.
Ah!
You mean something to Rigid, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret, that you're actually a blonde. Well, what do you have to say?
I've expected as much. Especially from a friend of his.
Unlock successful.
Oh. Everything healed. Woohoo. Frightened.
Right.
After dinner, the Slayer was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
The small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Could you draw it for me on this map?
Let me
Thank you.
see, right here. It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. Reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall.
Such a terrible criminal.
It's always Larry. It's always Larry.
I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. I hope I don't run into Larry there. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Iris's testimony added to my court record.
Iris's testimony. Rain lights out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Penis Rigid can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless,
Why would you say that?
because I may know who Phoenix Wright is. But he has no idea who I am.
Okay, bitch. No one likes you.
Phoenix likes her.
Yeah, well, Phoenix is a fucking simp.
Larry likes her.
Larry's also a fucking simp. Can we name someone who's not a simp that likes her?
Sister Bikini.
I don't know about. I don't know if she's a simp, but I don't know. She's sus. She likes too much dick.
Say again?
I said she likes dick. She also could like puss. Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
You told me to name someone who's not a simp, and Bikini is basically Iris's mom.
That's true. Fair enough.
February 8th,
Evan
Heavenly
Hall.
Hall.
Oh God, what am I looking at?
Heavenly Hall. Can't you read?
I am. What am I looking at?
You're looking at Heavenly Hall.
Yo,
Why are you
dude,
so
what-
confused?
What? Keep going.
Whoa. How much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment.
Wow.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I... Go ahead.
He starts singing a tune about it.
Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next it's gonna be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh! Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said. I got an objection! Oh, what the... Edgy, you dirty rat! You oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Ink! Let's just admire the decor.
I'm not admiring it.
This is the Eagle River, sir. Works pretty fast, so it don't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. You would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant. Alright.
I was like, that's not how physics works.
It is when your penis rigid. What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? I never would have expected that. Be quiet already! I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy? Nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Oh. But what about Phoenix?
He hates childhood friends. That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, Detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? Should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all of my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
I didn't read that. I was...
You didn't read what?
I didn't read what the text was saying. I didn't hear what you said. Because I read along with it.
So I should click it again?
Yeah, I can just read it. You'll have to voice act it again.
That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, Detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all of my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
That's where I started listening to. At the last part of it.
Straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, don't it? I always did like that rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven because that thing is hell. You would do well to remember, later, that this is a sacred place to some people. Hey, I know. He didn't even a glance. Oh, hey, it's Pearl! But she's way cuter than this Pearl I used to go out with. Like, in a kid cute way, yeah? Yes, well, apparently she hasn't been seen the whole morning. What did you say? Edgy? Why are you wasting your time with me, then? What's wrong with you? Excuse me? If anything happens to her, I'll never forgive you!
Oh.
Wow, I guess he's right for a change, sir.
Oh.
Now I feel like I'm the bad guy in all of this.
I'm the bad guy.
Ooh, it's Maya.
Fuck.
Nick was trying to go save her, you know. But instead he wound up falling off the bridge. I'm not surprised, though. Nick always gets himself into trouble. Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black. Whoa, dude, are you racist? I just hope that Maya didn't catch a cold, too. Or something worse. I'm just no good with people like her. She reminds me too much of my mother. May I speak now? Huh? Sure. I don't care how you feel about her personally. Just tell me what you know about her and how she's related to the case. you think you're expecting a little too much of me? I'm just a 25-year-old jobless bum trying to be an apprentice artist. Rude.
Wow.
I'm actually starting to feel jealous of this guy. Just a little.
Heavenly Hall.
I just noticed something. Iris is Siri backwards.
Oh, it is.
Maybe that's where they came up with the name, Iris.
Maybe.
What is this little shack, anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's autistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
Oh my god, Gumshoe's just talking about how fucking poor and depressed he is. It's such a mood.
One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Iris.
Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because you want to fuck her. Watch your mouth! Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna fuck that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked that girl if she wants to smash? Oh, no, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to pin me down look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine that I could fuck such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? That kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw The Incredibles. The Incredibles?
Lies!
Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days, like Pixar's Cars. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized? I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him. Do you have any classmates you have any classmates you see like Larry?
Definitely, but not any I can think specifically right now.
Okay, so you don't have any who try to buddy up to who you're just internally like fuck off to.
Take that!
The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Oh, that was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock.
You already know we sent the map.
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
Take that!
Larry. Larry.
Now we have enough information because we know Heavenly Hall on the map,
Well,
right?
well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? How what? The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge from is here.
Take that!
The place you saw the lightning strike from was, naturally, Heavenly Hall, which Iris was nice enough to draw on my map here. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you've just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
What?
That's nice. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a affaire de coeur. I think you mean affaire de coeur. That's French for affair of the heart. Could it be you were waiting for something? Oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, my lover? No. A penis.
Pearl Fay.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that.
Maya Fay.
Also creepy, but not as creepy. Only creepy because, like,
It's Larry.
yeah.
Sister Bikini.
That, that's horrible. That wouldn't happen.
Prosecutor Godo.
I mean, it's Godo.
Elise Donim.
I could see this happening.
Your competent doppelganger, Irel.
Irrel.
Larry backwards.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
Irel's Zitub. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
I mean, he has Dick in his name.
You saying Larry wants the D?
No, I guess Gary.
Gary.
I guess Larry's not bi. Anyway, the answer is obviously Iris.
You were waiting for the Irish.
Take that!
The Irish?
Okay, so now you're only allowed to voice Iris if you give her an Irish accent.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Either do the accent or I'm taking the role back.
Okay, then you can have all the roles, I guess. That's just more strain on your voice.
There's only one
Boom.
person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt, because of my chilly glare.
Oh my god.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing? This is where I draw this line and end this ridiculous little game. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney of Trials and Tribulations. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris.
The letter.
The green mail letter.
Take that!
Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic green mail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book. Letter writing for complete fucking dummies.
See, I was confused by that earlier too, but I should have known.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. What? I'm so sorry. Unlocked successfully. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry, don't cut it, scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that? Go. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose his secret, pal. What do you mean, threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? You stab the people you love, right? What did you just say? You stab the people you love, right? My love for her burns so hotly it can melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh? Then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh. Why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden like Starburst?
Are you calling me out? Because I was listening.
That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. I expect nothing from you. And you're doing the right thing!
I expected nothing, and yet I was still disappointed.
Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. I expect nothing, and I'm still let down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night I saw The Incredibles. He's right. Larry, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. I wonder if The Incredibles was out when this game came out in North America.
Probably.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I've got this cattle prod.
Something incredible.
I already told you, didn't I? I saw The Incredibles. Yes, and I believe it was the Incredible Cycles. But now that I think of it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Oh.
Okay, The Incredibles was 2004. I think this game was 2006 in North America.
No.
No! What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? Just trying to relate to reality. just about had it with this clown. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
There. Fair enough.
We are saving our progress, yes.
No.
Too bad, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh fuck, apparently this game came out the same year. Although that's probably the Japanese release date, so... Okay, we're on to the trial, but considering I'm voicing both prosecutors, I'd rather not. I'd rather not start it right now. I'd rather save it for when we're fresh.
I mean, I can voice Goto if you want me to.
You have not been paying attention.
What?
You have not been paying attention. It's not Goto this time.
I thought it was Goto. I did not hear that part then. Oops.
Yeah, Gumshoe said Goto was missing, and Edgeworth arranged for both another judge and another prosecutor because he apparently has that much swing in the legal system.
Oh. Oh god, it's gonna be pain. I hope not.
I would rather have a clean break tonight and start fresh on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Or I guess I could hand Edgeworth over to you.
Whatever you want to do. My Edgeworth's not the greatest, but it's not horrible. Completely. At least you said it's not horrible.
Your Edgeworth is fine. All right, so you'd rather voice Edgeworth than wait for Thursday?
Oh, I'm good with either. Like whichever you would rather do.
But I'm asking what you would rather.
Well, how close are we to the 2-hour mark?
An hour. We're at an hour 47.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well end it now. Because I also have work at like 8 tomorrow, so.
All right, fair enough. So that's gonna be it for tonight's Twitch chat. Hope you all had fun. Hope y'all will come back. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow for more Yakuza Lad, and then come back here on Thursday where I will be voicing 2 prosecutors. Bye, Twitch chat. Loves y'all.
Bye, Twitch Crowd. Where's the